In June 1915, Archibald H. Grimke was the guest of honor at M Street High School's graduation ceremony in Washington. The former slave, a graduate of Harvard University, and president of the local branch of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, encouraged the future leaders of the race to show courage in the life of struggle that lay ahead of them. As the First World War raged, wreaking havoc on the European empires, and as the United States pursued its colonial expansion in the Caribbean and the Pacific, Grimke presented the old struggle for existence between civilized and savage nations as universal. To move his audience, he deployed a combat metaphor using the image of an endurance race requiring soldierly qualities of strength and discipline. Finally, in this struggle with a hostile environment, with hostile race prejudice, we cannot emphasize too strongly and too often the extreme value of character, moral rectitude, moral purity. We need all of the health, virility of mind and body which come from clean, upright living to enable us to make the best and the bravest fight for victory of which we are capable. Then go forth bravely to the fight. Acquit yourselves like men, like women. Let no one despise you on account of your work, on account of your character, on account of your race and color. In his view, character, of body, mind, and soul, would allow African Americans to win the final victory over hostile race prejudice. His exhortation, intended to instill in the young the intrepid resolve necessary for their emancipation, was based on the premises of social Darwinism, which took the major concepts of the British naturalist Charles Darwin on animal and vegetable species, the struggle for existence, the evolution of species, natural selection, and applied them to human activity. This theory was inextricably linked to the dominant international discourse of the time about the superiority of the white race and its civilization. Between the mid-19th and the mid-20th centuries, the African American elite had to fight to prove their worth from within these thought categories, at times leading them to support U.S. imperial and colonial expansion abroad. By embedding his arguments in this established framework, Grimke attempted to subvert not the legitimacy of that framework to which he subscribed, but rather its veracity, emancipating black people by having them participate in what W.E.B. Du Bois described as progress with a capital P.